what is your greatest hope for us, and what would you have to see to know that we got there?
Let me get started. You already know, because I have so many hopes for us. Oh my goodness.
Do your best impression of me, both.
I think you know what I'm gonna do.
I have so many impressions, I don't know.
Is this a dollar bill or is this a note? This, the laws says you have to know how to navigate and be and be an adult in every venue. Do you know the laws? How many times have you read a book today? What's the last book you read? There you go. That's you in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's accurate. But it was like...
But not to me. You're not like that to me. But that's you overall, just trying to get people to be more educated and, you know, challenge the people that you do love.
Yeah, that's the best impression because I care for others. I just want people to know that we have dominion. We have to learn how to be knowledgeable in any aspect or any venue.
I love that about you.
And I'm glad you do, because I know it can be a lot. It can be a lot.
And I'm like, oh, here he goes. He's going to go into his spill.
But you start showing me how to keep it light.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes.
I say, don't throw up on those people, please. Keep it light. Keep it, you know, to where you guys can connect and you're not just talking to be talking.
I'm not scolding nobody. I'm just trying to enlighten
people. Not everybody's got it's the Virgo in you. You can't help it.
I can't help it. I definitely can't help it.
And then you have to make an impression of me now.
This impression involves me standing up.
Oh, does it? Try to do it sitting down.
If it was
he can stand up?
If it was a mirror right here, you know, your daily routine of getting yourself together, it would be more like it's like on the hills and then you do the little twist and checking your figure out every morning, every night. So I know that impression is accurate.
That's a physical impression. What about a verbal impression?
The verbal impression. There's so many. I'm trying to figure out which one to use because there's so many, but babe, do you want some tea? I can make some tea for you. Do you want some tea? How is your nervous system? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? I'm just checking up on you. Just very caring, concerned, loving, and just making sure that others are well off. And it's just like the nurturing side of you that you're always checking up on people. And I admire that about you. I truly do.
I'm going to pick a question. What's the special thing in me that brings out the beautiful thing in you?
I would honestly say it's your patience. It's your subtle way of not being bothered by the world, and you're just creating your own world in reality. And to be a part of that, and I know how I am, like where I used to say men have a financial clock and women have a biological clock, but I used to kind of stress myself out about things being perfect in my world. And I realized I was kind of self-sabotaging myself in a way, but by me being around you, it allowed me to enjoy the subtle things of life. It allowed me to just enjoy the precious moments of knowing that, hey, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm able to spend time, I'm able to sip tea with you, talk, I'm able to converse with you, I'm able to just be presently here and don't have to worry about that anxiety that I have. You show me truly how I can have peace in my life. So it's a beautiful thing to meet somebody like you that allowed me to see your actions and see your movement and know that I can take some of those pages from out your book and inquire in minds. So yes.
I love that.
I'm glad you do.
So
I love
sweet,
you.
baby.
Thank you, baby. What do you feel we are hesitant to talk about and why?
To be honest, I don't think anything is off limits with us. I feel like we have the hard conversations.
Yes. Yes.
How uncomfortable it is, we have to have the conversation because we're both the type of people that even though I am, patient and I'm all these things and I'm calm water, there's things that I can get frazzled about. And if I do feel like I need to have the conversation's going to be had. And I think that the level of understanding that we both have for each other, that is the non-judgment zone. Like, we talk about a lot of things that couples do not even touch base on.
That's a fact.
So we're completely naked.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. So I don't think that there's anything that we won't go without saying. You're feeling something, you say it. I feel something, I'm saying it. We're so in a space where we're always in each other's space that you know when I'm off. You know when my energy is off. I know when your energy is off, and I'm like, babe, you okay? Because I know in the beginning I used to think it was me. Like, you were going through your own stuff in your own mind, and I'm like, what did I do? And now I've had, throughout the years, I got to know you a lot better and know your soul and know your heart. And I'm like, he's going through something internally. And sometimes all I can do is hold space for you. But we have the hard conversations when it's time to have the hard conversations. What scars do you feel I still carry? And how do you think I could go about healing them? Wow. Oh, wow. That's a deep question.
From my observation, from the data that I collected about you.
That's such a Virgo answer. The data that I collected.
Yeah, Virgo.
I love you so much. Tell me.
The abandonment issues. Or I'm not going to say issues, but I'm going to just say being abandoned, being loved correctly, having your superhero, your protector, just knowing that you were supposed to have been treated like daddy's little girl, a princess. You was in survival mode. So the things that I've actually witnessed and saw that still lingers, and you're overcoming these things. And I've seen you in those moments of breaking down. It wasn't weakness. It wasn't praying over you to say, okay, no, it was more so of, I can identify that. Now let me see what I can do to fix or help or heal. And throughout the 6 years, it's been an amazing journey to know that we both have weaknesses. Even as a man, and everybody think I'm so strong because I guess the way how I carry myself and how you carry yourself. But behind closed doors, you know what's up. You see the imperfections about me, just like how I see about you. But it's like, you know what? Let's get those pieces to those puzzles and start putting them and filling those spots in.
Oh, I like that.
So yeah, I see.
I see.
And I'm going to always continue to keep seeing you.
I love that. Oh, is it my go?
Yes.
I think it's your go.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. What do you feel is a painful truth I once avoided that has now become my guide?
A painful truth. That's a hard one for me because I feel like there's a lot of painful truths, but picking the one that has become your guide is the one that I'm like.
Just like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. Maybe how your father used to treat you and what you don't want to do with your children. Like the painful truth about how you interacted with anybody in your family that, you know, but more so your dad and more so your mom. And sometimes we take from our parents what we don't want to exude into our children. Sometimes they're the guide of things that we don't want, the do not book. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and I feel like you have gone through so much as a young baby, as a young man, and you're like taking inventory of saying, I would never do this to my kid. I would never leave my child astray. I would never leave my child to figure these things out on their own. I will always be a guide for them. Like, I want to do this right. I want to make sure that I don't create whatever issues you have, because you were a child having a child. And when your children get older, they will realize, oh, my dad was only 17, 18, having me. You're at the age, your children are the age that you were when you had them.
Yeah.
So, you know, when they become parents of their own, they'll understand in due time, you know, if they're blessed to have children, if they want children.
Yeah, that was definitely one of those questions of a needle in the haystack.
Yeah,
but
you
was able to pick it from out the haystack. So yes.
In what ways do you feel we choose honesty instead of fear? And how did we get here? In what ways do you feel we choose honesty instead of fear? And how did we get here?
Well, I'm going to answer that second part first. How did we get here? Because the beginning of our getting to know each other was definitely raw, transparent. Rocky. And it was just like, hey, I'm not your man. You're not my girl. I have no reason to lie to you. If you penalize me for this, okay, next. So it was just like, both, you see what I'm saying? And
accept it or don't accept it. I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for you to accept me and I accept you, it was like, oh, this is different.
Okay. We were both waiting for each other to walk out the door, and it was like, oh, you didn't leave yet. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see, you gonna leave out? She didn't leave out yet? Okay, well, let's let me finish talking a lot more about the truth, because the truth is better than a lie.
Yes.
And I just, I feel instead of fear, we chose honesty, because honesty just felt more comfortable. Because it's like, if you accepted me for everything what I've told you and you're still here, I'm going to continue to keep being honest.
But I also feel like we're fearless people.
Absolutely. We're fearless in the adventures that we go down. When we wake up and say, no, I got an idea. We act on it. We do it.
Yeah.
Damn, man, when you think about it, yeah, we the shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really believe that we chose honesty over fear, and we're resilient, unfearful about things.
I think that also was the hard conversations, like the uncomfortable conversations, like the fear of me saying the wrong thing that'll get you to leave, or you vice versa, like the fear of you telling me like the truth. I don't feel fearful about speaking to you about anything. And I think that I give you that space as well, where it's just like, it's fearless. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it. It's uncomfortable. And we already got through that fear, but now we have an understanding to where it's like, he knows that about me. And now what?
And then nobody can use that against us to try to sabotage something that we have. Because we know that we're not everybody's cup of tea.
Oh, we are not.
Yeah. So it's like promoting love, or just saying, you know what, let's do something different that eliminates the boundaries of what people then told us or what we saw. Let's create that love story that we want. You want it? I want it. What's up? Let's go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Here you go, baby.
It's dope. What is your greatest hope for us, and what would you have to see to know that we got there?
Let me get started. You already know, because I have so many hopes for us. Oh my goodness. You already know my dreams and aspirations for us. I mean, I do things like, I just want to have an apple tree so I can come in here and grab my apples and make you an apple pie. Like, I want a soft life, but I also want a life that's free, a life that that I can say I grew my legacy. We both did this. We put, and like just sitting on a porch with a glass of wine or some tea and like just watching literally the fruits of our labor. So I just know with the work that we're doing now and the life that I see us living, it's free. It's just calm. It's beautiful. It's luxury. It's romantic. It's intentional. It's healthy. Like all of that.
With our minds and energy, you taught me how to. I'm already a warrior, but you taught me how to be a warrior in the garden. Even with the avocado plant, you showed me how to have a green thumb. Like I ain't never planted no thing in avocado before, but now I find myself like, damn, I just.
My baby got a plant,
and I look at my plant every day, and I'm like, "You so beautiful, girl." I mean, it's a girl. And I'm like,
I know.
I'm like, yo, I really became a soft.
You're a plant dad.
Yeah, but I love this version of us, and I love this version of me. Whereas though, it feels healthy. It feels like healing, and I've never felt what healing felt like until I came into your world and you came into mine. So, I love you, baby.
I love you.
Absolutely.
We ran out of cards, y'all.
How was that? When I say that was amazing, I didn't expect those questions to evoke emotions. I'm not really the type of guy that like to show my emotions. It's like I like to keep it under wraps and don't let people know that. Because I used to think that was a sign of weakness, but to really see those questions, I'm like, ooh, these are some good questions, but I don't know how your brain works, but you know how to get the reaction that you want to get from people. But it was amazing. And that just showed us how truly we are connected, because at one point I thought that we wasn't, but to know that I'm answering these questions because I'm just really taking me time to think before I just speak it. It's just like, yo, I'm speaking my truth. We done done some amazing things, meaning who would think that a person like me with a felony on my background for drugs can go train doctors?
Yeah.
Who would think that she would go through what she went through to be a social worker?
Yeah.
And then say, you know what? I'm done with this. I want to be a doula now.
Yeah.
And now you're providing services to all the women that are birthing kids. So I realize we are the masters of what we want to create. And to know that I found somebody that's just like me that can vibe off that frequency, it's amazing. So I just want to say now.
Confirmation of substance.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when you're asking the questions and then the answers that we actually have for each other, it was like, wow, like this is a confirmation. We already knew this, but the questions evoked confirmation of substance. Like we do have a lot of substance. We do have a lot of things that we persevered and came over. And it was like, it was really, really dope to have that exchange. I kind of feel light. Like I feel good. Like I feel like we about to go eat and have a beautiful romantic day at the French Quarter. Yes.
For real. If you love the And Conversations or the And products, visit theskindeep.com/shop so you can purchase our products and experiences. Subscribe to any of our social media channels, and we really want to stay in touch and connect, improving the world one conversation at a time.